please like and subscribe.
Welcome back to another Crypto Bros
And a Holly girl.
podcast number 66.
66.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just so proud that we got it right.
Yeah, this is the right one. We can still continue after
All
this
right,
one. So.
sweet. We don't have to cut anything out.
It only took 5 times.
Yeah.
That's all right.
One take, Greg.
It was Holly's fault.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't.
How was your
Maybe.
guys' week?
It was good.
Hot.
Yeah.
Really hot. Tired of the heat. I'm ready for fall.
Yeah.
Holly's like, you guys don't even know.
No.
You have no idea. Like we're hitting the, we're in the triple digits. We've been, for the last 10 days, we're about to hit a record. We have been above 110 degrees for the last 10 days. I think in 1976, it went on for like 13 days, and they're predicting it's going to bypass that by far. But we are hitting our monsoon season. So for the past 3 days, the dew point has to be above 55 and the humidity at like above 30. And so far we're hitting that. So this is the, start of our monsoon season. So we'll be really hot.
Monsoon.
So your temperatures
good.
are legit 110. What's it say it feels like?
Oh, let me look for you.
Because yesterday ours said it felt like 107 and it was like 98 degrees.
Yeah, it's a good spread there. It's that
Well,
humidity.
It's horrible.
It feels like 110.
Okay.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
but it's humid as hell.
Soon enough. It'll cool off and we'll all be freezing again in the studio like we
I
were
love it.
I
4
prefer
months
that.
ago.
Me
Me too. I'm not going to complain when it's 30 degrees in here next time.
No.
So let's do a couple housekeeping things real quick. So one of the things that we talked about.
Housekeeping? You want to tell?
Wow.
I love it. Guys. That was good.
Anyways, so we have been talking behind the scenes about breaking up some of our guest interviews from the past. And so we are in the process of doing that. I hope to next week start releasing those one day at a time. Nobody's going to break out the song.
One.
I'm the
piece at
only
a
one that
time?
knows the TV show.
No. Yeah, maybe.
You're whatever. Anyways,
Holly knew? Did Holly know?
you don't know the TV show, Holly?
Holly's just like, what the hell?
Yeah, one day at a
Yeah, one day. I know this. I don't know the song.
I'm not
though.
that old.
What's the
It's
song?
gonna be
Okay,
old.
forget it. Anyways,
Sing the song, Josh.
I'm not singing. We will start putting just the interview segments of some of our old podcasts up, which actually it's all but one because for some reason that file's corrupted. Sorry, Gotti, that one's not coming out. Can't get it to upload. So the rest of them will, though. And the first one, which I anticipate coming out next Tuesday, is Holly.
Yay.
And it is hilarious.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
It's hilarious to watch it as I was editing it to see how nervous she was and like it was hard for her to like have a conversation. You've come so far, Holly. Super proud of you.
Literally,
I believe it. I've been actually worried about going back and watching mine, but we'll see.
So I am through the Halloween one that we had. So there's been some really good memories pop up. And a lot of the things that we said, some of them have come true. Some of them have not. But it's pretty entertaining. So, and it's not just for the past. It's also as we begin to have more and more guests on, then that would just be another segment we could break down. So if our viewers just want to watch the interview with a guest, they can just do that. That's just the last thing we hadn't broke down. So that'll be starting next week, I hope. And we'll do one day at a. I'm not going to say it.
One day at a time.
day. No, I'm going to say one a day. And then that way people can watch them and kind of a little time capsule type thing. And it actually has been a lot of fun to do that. So
That's cool.
But speaking of guests, Holly, do you want to let the people know what we got planned for next week?
I do. So if the cards all fall into place, we are actually going to have Bryson and Grace from Mahina Token. And I mean, they are going through pre-sale right now, and I'm not 100% sure about launching stuff, so I'm super excited to like learn more about this token and what it does. I know it's like women empowerment, like, so it's pretty awesome, and I'm really excited. And Bryson is just an overall really great guy, so I'm super excited to have him.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, Bryson.
I'm gonna walk around all next. I'm gonna walk around all next week with my fingers crossed. So we'll see. Hopefully that works out. One last item of housekeeping to go over is, so we actually hosted our first poker game last week. I'd say it went pretty well.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
It was fun.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good time.
What place did you get, Greg?
It was fun. It was really fun.
We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, proceed.
Okay, fair enough.
I got third.
But did you? What'd you get?
I don't remember.
What'd you get,
I
Holly?
don't remember.
I think she got 4th.
Wait, what did I get? Did I get third? I got third. I
Did
got
you?
second.
Yeah, it was you guys. In
That's
first and
right. It was
wasn't
second.
Oh, you got second? I was having a hard time
And I
remembering who
was fourth.
won. I can't remember who won.
Holly was fourth.
No, I was 5th. Dragon was 4th.
I don't remember. Now, I probably was dead last.
No, you weren't
No.
dead last, but I don't think you and I ever got to play on the same.
My
Okay.
brother-in-law
No,
was dead last.
No, I was playing on the
Yeah,
same
brother.
table.
Yeah, your brother
Yeah, my-
went all in with his king high, thinking and there was a flush and a full house on the board.
Yeah.
But anyways, what I was going to get with that too was we're going to start hosting some more things like that. So we will throw that out there and love to have the community involved and do that from time to time. No set dates on that, but just be on the lookout for just having some fun with us and something that we've actually recorded some of the games and put them out there on the YouTube channel. So you can check those out too, and we'll see what that evolves into.
Yeah.
So that's it. We are never going to get through this podcast.
Action.
Ever. We are not going to make it through this podcast. Good.
It's a
the
good
bad.
week. It's a good week.
Is it?
Yes. Laughter is the best medicine.
It is.
So,
it is.
so grab a spoonful and just.
Spoonful of sugar?
Yes.
In my head, spoonful of sugar. Like, what do we? Okay.
All right, so
go.
everybody gets the Mary
Poppins.
Poppins
It turned into a musical.
Poppins.
Something was happening.
Everybody gets a Mary Poppins reference, but they don't get the One Day at a Time reference. Mary Poppins is
You
way
know what?
older than One Day at a Time.
Yeah, it's on that, you better continue
All right,
with
so
your-
the good, the bad, the ugly. The
Okay.
good. I would say that it is pretty obvious. This is being, just so everybody knows, this is being recorded on Thursday night. And so today, the news broke. We retweeted this on our page, but the news broke that XRP, the judge favored or ruled in their favor in the SEC case. So, awesome.
Good
It's
show.
about
Good show.
freaking time.
Yeah.
Bravo.
So good. I don't know
Hallelujah.
if that's a good enough description of it. Like, I'm ecstatic for this.
Not a security.
Not a security, right? That's so they said it. Here's the other thing about XRP and Ripple and this whole case that everybody's waiting on. Once that happened, XRP jumped up. I think at one point it was at almost 80%.
Yeah.
Right now it's at 69%, 79 cent a piece, where it was start of the day right around 48, I think. So,
Yep.
but not only that, but green candles all over the place, right? Doge is up 8%. Cake is up 6%. SafeMoon's up 3%. BNB is up 4.5%. There's just all of this is kind of a ripple effect. I didn't even.
We
until I
all
said it
caught
out
it
loud.
too. We all caught it.
Until I said it out loud, I wasn't even thinking that. Man, I really should have played that harder.
Ripple.
But
Ripple.
that's what we had been talking about forever, right? The market was waiting for this decision. Coinbase actually already came out and said, you can start trading XRP again.
Yep.
I would say that, Robinhood will do the same thing. All the ones that suspended trading for this, I think they're going to get in line, and they're all going to want a piece of it.
All the global elite got their fill, so it's good.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Notice how there was a steady kind of increase for about 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, here comes a judgment. Whatever, let's go.
Right,
So
whatever it takes.
I am stoked about finally that happening. We got an answer. It's not a security. And now all projects should be able to build off of that, I think. Now we're starting to get that. Still have some more lawsuits out there. So we should get more direction, which should only help.
Yeah.
And I really think, because as we talk right now, the Asian market hasn't really woke up yet. There's a chance this thing could go higher. There's a chance it could drop a little bit too with Coinbase. I think we talked about off camera. Holly even said with Coinbase opening, a lot of people got frozen. Maybe they will do some sell-offs. We'll have to see. But what happens if this thing goes to $1?
Be happy people.
It goes higher.
No, exactly. I think it'll skyrocket. If it
Yeah.
hits $1, the FOMO is going to be real, and people are going to buy. So with that being said, who knows what the limit? Everybody says the sky's the limit. I do believe that is the case here. I just don't know what that looks like in the next couple of weeks.
So have you guys bought any XRP recently?
Last Friday was the last time I bought. I was going to buy more today, scheduled to buy more today until it skyrocketed. And I'm trying to learn my lesson of not buying green candles.
Yeah.
But this one is a little bit different. I don't know how it's going to play out. I may regret not doing it. But what about you?
I've been trying, but it's not working for some reason. I've been trying for like 2 weeks.
He's been trying to buy. He just can't.
My computer won't let me.
He just gets the spinning wheel of death.
Yeah.
And we
keeps
don't
trying
even
to-
try to help him. We just
They just
watch
laugh
him and
at
just
me.
go, "Oh, that
Right.
sucks."
Yeah.
So 2
Greg
weeks later,
loves to kick people when they're down.
Yeah. It's fun times.
What about
Yeah.
you, Holly? Have
It
you
is.
bought any?
I sure did. And I am not afraid to say that I sold a bunch of my shit to buy it.
Awesome.
I felt like this was a more strategic move because I don't think that the other tokens or coins that I had were going to have price movement quite like XRP right now.
Yeah.
And so I have time to make my money on XRP and turn around and flip it and put it back if I want to or not. Like I have no shame in my game. I truly believe that it was the best move for me, and I am the only one that I'm worried about when it comes to my money. So
That's great.
I did what I did.
yeah, I like that.
I say kudos for having the courage to do it.
Yeah.
I had a target, and instead of putting new money in there because I didn't have the money I needed to put of new money, that was my only other option. And so I took that opportunity and I did it. And yeah, I'm not sad. I made my goal. XRP has always been something that I've been super bullish on for a really long time, even when it was at 24 cents. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
Good for you.
That's great.
Because I think that we all three, not just this week, but over the last 2 to 3 months, have kind of what we would say spring cleaning our wallets a little bit and getting rid of some of the tokens that honestly have no future, reinvesting them more in blue chip type tokens so that whenever the next bull run does come, we're in a better position for it.
Yeah.
And making, sometimes it's just selling the ups and downs a little bit and getting our bags bigger for things that we believe in. But this XRP news is awesome from all the way across.
It's big.
Yeah, and I did see, and I don't, I still stick by my speculation, which I truly believe that, it's not going to skyrocket overnight. It's not going to be like $100 anytime soon. But I have been reading from several different places saying that short term is about $30. And so I'm like, that'll work. That'll work.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
Yeah, I will be pleasant. I will be very, very happy XRP hits $30.
I'd take it. I'd
Yes.
take it.
Maybe. Why don't you just give me your XRP?
Maybe.
Okay.
$30 might not be enough. Yeah.
And I feel like this is our opportunity to really see how diamond hands we really have, because we're going to hit in those marks of, thousands of dollars, and we're going to get to experience this am I going to hold this out? Am I going to ride?
I'm going to hold.
I think we're going to
I really think I'm going to hold it.
I think we're going to see what the Bitcoin people felt like when it hit $100, when it hit $200, when it hit $1,000, and they're like, I got to do something with this. And they all would have wished they would have waited till 30 grand.
Yeah.
Or 60 some $1,000 that it hit. But I also think you bring up a good point with selling some of your other stuff. This may be a really, really good opportunity to keep our eyes on the market and see what some of these smaller tokens do. Mm-hmm. Because you're right, a lot of people don't have any new money to put back into this. Yeah. And if the FOMO gets real enough, people are going to start selling other things to buy XRP or anything else that may happen to start to get some giant green candles. It's been a long time since we've seen what I would consider to be a formidable token, something that has really long-term things behind it hit 70% in one day.
Yeah.
Right? We've seen some meme tokens that we all were pretty sure were going to rug and do this or that might 100% in a day, 200% in a day. But something like XRP at that caliber, it's been so long I forgot when the last time I saw something like this. So if it hits $1, I would expect the FOMO to get real very quickly. Yeah. And we'll see what happens at that point. But just only invest what you can afford. That's all I would tell anyone in any token that we're talking about. Only invest what you can afford.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
It'll be the first thing that ever hit the moon. Because we didn't go. Sorry.
He's still on that kick. You know what I need is a cattle prod. A cattle prod. You know what a cattle prod is?
A taser.
Yeah, when a cow won't go where you need it to go, it's an electric taser. It's on a pole about this long with 2 prongs. And I'm gonna.
Literally, somebody pulled one on me like a week ago.
But not the cows.
Oh yeah, we'll do it to Greg.
Yeah, not the cows.
Not the cows. Just Greg. But if you ever been hit by one of those, it'll knock you on your butt because it's made for a cow.
What the Holly? She's like cool with it.
Holly said, "F you, Greg."
Yeah.
All right. So we spent a lot of time on the good today because it was really good. Awesome news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have bad and I do have ugly, but neither one of them is going to last near as long as the good.
No.
So when it comes to bad,
Greg?
Yeah, it's always Greg.
Okay.
So we just skip over that. But it is, for me personally, that it has been a while since SafeMoon reduced their tax to 1%. And the hope, at least the way I understood it, the hope was that it would get listed on more exchanges because of that. And we haven't seen that yet. And I don't really know what's happening with that and why we haven't seen that. Of course, like we said, we're recording this on a Thursday night, and they're supposed to be announcing something tomorrow. Yeah. But we will have to see what that is. I don't know that it's going to be an exchange. I would guess it's not going to be. But for me, the bad is, I kind of thought with that tax reduction that we would see us on some other exchanges and there would be some movement on that. And it just hasn't happened. But that doesn't mean it won't. It's just, pretty, like you said, a pretty good week. Mm-hmm. There weren't a lot of bad out there. And the one thing I kept thinking, I've been thinking this for a couple of weeks, is when are we going to get on an exchange? When's SafeMoon going to make it on an exchange? And so we'll have to see. So that's the bad.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. It's not hopeless. It's just not good.
Yeah.
So, but here's the ugly. And you guys can expand on this if you want to. I'm going to keep it pretty general because I don't necessarily care to call out names or anything like that. But this week, we have seen a lot of communities fighting with each other. 2 communities in particular. If you've been paying attention, you know what I'm talking about. My thought process is, why are we fighting? And what are we fighting over? Yeah. I understand the argument, but the way it's going on, people out there are acting like children. What's that?
No, I said shame on you. Like,
Yeah.
I almost posted yesterday, but I was like, Holly, stay out of it. Just stop it. I literally almost posted. I didn't realize that Twitter was full of a bunch of children because
That's what it looks
this
like.
is what I felt yesterday. I was disgusted. I was disappointed in a whole lot of people. Some people I kind of expected it from because that is who they are. But holy crap, I just was very disappointed on every single different angle that was being thrown out there. Like, I understand both sides of the argument completely.
Oh yeah.
But neither side is necessarily right. And that is what was driving me absolutely crazy. And I felt like every time I opened Twitter, that is all I saw. Yeah. And it was just, I was muting conversations left and right. And then people would try to drag me into it. And I was like, no, I'm not saying a word. And it's not even that because I don't have anything to say. I don't want to be involved in that because it's petty. I mean, truth be told, you guys, I have over 10 wallets, okay? But all of my wallets, I mean, not all of them, but they're all different. I have a SafePal wallet, I have Grove wallet, I have SafeMoon wallet, I have Trust wallet, and I have a MetaMask. And if one doesn't work, I'm going to try the other. If that one doesn't work, I'll try my other. That is just the way, and it's simple. It's not like freaking rocket science. No. And so I am mind blown about what there was lost friendships yesterday, you guys. And it's so crazy because people know that they can come to me and vent, and I was just like, I'm so sorry you're going through this, and it was just stop, don't engage anymore because it's making it worse. And then come to find out so and so's blocked this person and this person. I was just like, I can't help you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It reminds me of 3-year-olds, like when you're teaching a child how to actually argue correctly and get your point across and they don't understand. But at the same time, you're right. I expected it out of some people. I didn't expect it out of others. And it's just toxic, and it's still toxic. And people, we've said this for a year probably now, almost a year since all this went on there. People got to learn how to treat each other better and how to have conversations without just blowing up. And honestly, both sides kind of looking idiotic on the whole deal. So that's the ugly.
So it was about, okay, hold on. What were they arguing about? Wallets?
Connecting wallets.
Like connecting them.
Wallets and compounding, all that good stuff.
Like which one's better or just...
Wasn't working.
Oh,
well,
it wasn't working.
Wasn't working, right?
Oh. One isn't working to do a specific thing on one that if you had that wallet, you could do it. Like, I'm telling you, it was a bunch of, like... I felt like it was kind of nitpicky. Yeah. Like, people were looking for fun. Like, that's how it felt
that's
to
weird.
me. Yeah.
Well, you had one community blaming one other community, like their side needed to fix it, where the other side said, no, your side needs to fix it because you haven't updated that or he hasn't updated this. Honestly, I think I know how to settle it, Holly.
Yeah, please do.
You ready for an idea?
Exodus wallet. It's the only wallet.
So we have Musk versus Zuck in a cage fight.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think we should have John G. and John Caroni in a cage fight.
There we go.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say on that. We'll end the segment on that one right there. We don't need to elaborate.
Yeah, keep up with the calendar. It'll be there.
Like,
We'll just throw a date out.
You're up.
all right. So, Josh, I feel like you're going to be super excited about this one because
I think I may already know.
I
actually already guessed it.
He guessed it.
Because I walked in and I said, hey, has Holly sent the tweet in yet? And they said, yes. And I said, I think I know what it is this week. And like, how would you know that?
Yeah.
And I said, because of her reaction to it. So you go right ahead. I won't spoil it.
All right.
But I get the check mark this week though, because I need them. I don't have very many.
Yeah, this will be like the first one. So
No, third.
Second.
It's a third.
Sure.
who else have you?
I got my own, and I got.
Your own doesn't
Stop.
count.
That
Yes,
doesn't
it
count.
does. Yes, it does. I'm only like 3 for 8 or something like that. But I got my own, and I got
Yeah.
SafeMoon.
Deb, maybe.
No.
No, it was.
Oz?
No, I didn't get Oz. I should have got Oz, and I didn't get it.
Was Deb?
Yeah,
I don't
that was
remember.
Deb.
Okay, Jim.
But I'm like 3 for 8. All right. So go ahead. You tell the people who it is.
The people.
All right. Yesterday, this person posted, "Good morning. Just a reminder that Twitter and in real life have mute buttons. Slap them bad boys on and make on the people who take away any of your peace and serve no purpose to you. Exist on your own damn terms." And then she posted a little meme that says, "Only dead fish go with the flow."
Yeah.
That's our friend.
One of our favorite people in the whole world.
In the whole world on Twitter is my absolute favorite, and it's whiskey or
Whiskey.
whiskers or whiskery or whatever you guys call her. I call her
Special.
my girl. Yes, she is amazing, and she always
Sassle.
has something sarcastic yet spot on to say, and I just love it. I love it. Everything about whiskey is just my favorite. So
Yeah, she is one of a kind, and she's
Okay.
awesome. I
Whiskey
mean, she's always been
girl.
super supportive. Also, one of the podcasts that I get to edit in the next couple of days as we go back and do the guest, and I can't wait to actually see that one again. So
yeah, she's just amazing, you guys. She's just so awesome.
she is, and she's just real. I feel like she's that person when you meet her in real life that you're like, oh yeah, that's whiskey. Like
Yeah.
I've known you forever. Instead of somebody like having a persona, and then you meet them, and it's like you're not the same person.
Remember the what?
Yeah, like Greg.
No. Remember the time she impersonated Holly?
Yeah,
Yeah, she filled in when you were stuck in New York.
She did.
Yeah.
That was a good time
Christmas.
too. Holly, do you want to take a moment to tell people kind of what's coming up on your segment that's going to be new?
Yeah, so not
Put you on the
only,
spot.
I know
I put you on the spot.
So, not only am I going to pick somebody out of the community to highlight for my holitivity, I'm actually going to take it a step further and come out with amazing stories that, just are happening within the world. There's so many good that's out there, and I feel like some things are just overtaken by so much negativity that you don't see the great out there. And Josh came up with this idea, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. So I'm super excited about it because, another person who's amazing is SafeMoon Granny. She always posts the best timeline cleanse, but their stories are wonderful, whether they're about animals or just people. So I want to highlight those stories and just kind of talk about that a little more, about what people are doing worldwide, not just Twitter-wide. So
Yeah, I think that'll be a great addition, and sometimes just in the nature of the beast with how we do things, when we do the good, the bad, and the ugly, it always ends on a sour note, right? Just because that's in the name. But then we go to Holitivity, and I'm looking forward to that segment expanding just a little bit. Maybe even with a new graphic. We'll see what our IT guy does over the next week.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be really good, Holly.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Good stories. I like those heartwarming stories.
Yeah.
It's like the Hallmark Channel.
You watch that,
Exactly.
don't you?
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
You do?
Sometimes.
Yeah, no.
Why wouldn't you watch it?
Because I'm a dude.
What? So what's that have to do with anything?
A lot.
Wow.
He's not really a dude.
It's time for Caleb's choice.
His choice.
His rules.
You guys don't even warn me.
That's the best part, honestly.
Hey, you
Not
haven't
warning
tried
you.
to get Caleb's choice lined up in recently.
I know I forgot today because
alright.
of Greg. I blame Greg for
it's
warning
Greg's
me.
fault.
I wasn't ready.
So it's Greg's fault.
That's all right. That sounds good. That's okay.
Let's shadow
That's
ban
normal.
Greg this week.
I was wanting to see her dance. She always dances during that one.
Oh, she didn't even have time. I didn't realize you pushed the button and I was still talking. I don't know.
Wow.
That's what we get for doing it on a Thursday night. Thursday nights are a little bit crazier normally because we're all tired.
It's all right to be chaotic.
What do you got?
Today's National French Fry Day. What's your?
Did you make that up?
No. What's your favorite place to get French fries?
French fries, huh? Do curly fries count, right?
Nope. Yes, you can do curly fries.
That's irrelevant, but I was just curious. No, maybe Arby's.
No. Craig, I knew you were going to say that. It's the worst fries out there.
Go.
It really is.
You know what you did, Greg. Go to the corner.
Last
Hey,
night,
what?
for real though, last night my wife says, I'm going to bring home Arby's. What would you like? And she already knows. Don't buy me fries from there because I won't eat them.
It's trash.
They're
And
good.
you say they're the best?
No. You know what?
Greg feels sorry now.
Oh, he's all sad.
He's all, it'll be okay.
Yes, we're going to have
okay.
to give him a little pat.
I even brought them Captain D's today.
I can't believe you didn't say Captain D's fries.
They're not that great.
They're not good.
Agreed.
The fish. It's all about the fish.
Holly, you seem to be passionate about this. What's yours? Because I think Kelly's and I's might be the same.
Probably.
No, okay, so if we're talking like French fries, like actual French fries, I would have to say, I think it's Burger King's French fries on my favorite, as long as they're fresh and hot.
Which one? Sorry, I was laughing.
Burger King.
Oh, no.
Burger Kings are good.
Wendy's has good ones.
My
Wendy's are
favorite to get is Chick-fil-A's waffle fries.
Ooh, those are good too.
Ultimate favorite.
Oh, those are, yeah. Do you
Have
dip
you
them
had
in
the-
Chick-fil-A sauce?
Oh, and barbecue. I dip them both in. Oh yeah.
Have you had
I
the?
love. Oh,
Have you had the spicy ketchup from like Whataburger?
yes.
That's good.
Oh my god, that is like the best because I put hot sauce in all my ketchup, and so when they came out with that, I was like, "This is genius for me."
Do you like it?
I do like it. I like it a lot.
I haven't tried it.
I have
A
never
lot.
been
I
to
like it a
Whataburger.
lot.
You haven't tried?
No.
They sell it at the
What?
store.
Say it again. Where haven't you been?
Patrick Mahomes hamburger joint.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wait, how do you guys say it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Now I
Whataburger.
feel like I said it wrong.
Whataburger.
No, it's what a burger.
Like it's a giant.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
I thought I said it wrong.
What? You know, listen to her.
Waterburger.
No, I
Water-
didn't say
No.
Waterburger.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I didn't mean to. I'm dumb, but I'm not an idiot.
Well,
Wow.
But do you know the only reason we have those in Kansas City is because Patrick Mahomes asked them if they would bring the franchise to Kansas City, and they said yes.
There's like 4 of them.
no, not. They're brand new here. Like
Yeah.
they're just opening like recently.
Yeah, but now we have 4.
4 or 5 of them. Yeah.
What's
Well,
that?
the spicy what a chicken is like the best thing they have.
Really?
So-
I've only been
yes.
there twice,
I'll have
so
to check it out.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite fry?
Yeah.
Steak fries from
yeah.
Gates Barbecue.
Yeah, dang it.
Yeah, those are good.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say, too. The steak fries
Forgot
from
we were
Gates
talking about
Barbecue are
fries.
awesome.
fries of the French.
Yeah, you can
Well-
get...
Local, we have way better places that have fries
No.
than I was thinking chain. Oh hell.
Okay, so if we
Five
go
Guys.
chain...
Five Guys. That's pretty good too.
honestly, for me, if we're going like national chain, it's hard for me to decide between Wendy's and McDonald's.
Ooh. Ooh.
And I actually think I'll pick Wendy's in that fight.
Wendy's is good, but McDonald's.
Yeah, because they have sea salt. It's sea
Yeah.
salt.
With the skin on them.
With the skin.
The
Yeah,
skin's good.
I've got to go Wendy's.
Wendy's or Chick-fil-A for me. It's still always Chick-fil-A, but French fries is definitely Wendy's. I forgot about that.
Oh, and Wendy's
I don't
has the strawberry frosty back.
Ooh. I like the chocolate frosty.
Okay.
but- Hey, I'm
Well,
thinking.
last year they had
I'm
the
thinking
strawberry
Arby's.
salad.
Oh, that's right. Caleb and his
Oh,
strawberry
yeah.
I didn't eat it.
salad. He wanted to.
What was that? What was that even? What were we doing?
Podcast.
I think
Okay.
that's the day we gave Josh that
That was
funky
before
Coke.
Holly.
Oh, yeah, that's when he gave me the rotten Coke.
Yeah. We're sharing. We're just sharing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
Holly
long
was on our
story.
side about that.
What's your next question?
Would you
I was.
Would you rather be able to talk to animals or know all the foreign languages so you could talk to anybody?
Talk to animals or wow, that's a good question.
That's a good one.
Dr. Doolittle or
I want to do the foreign languages because I would love to go to some like real, say, Chinese food place and then talking smack about me, and then me be able to like talk back to them and shock them all. Like, this dude knows Chinese.
That would be kind of fun to do.
I want the languages.
I
want to talk to animals.
I would say animals. I'm gonna go with animals because you got the Google Translate app on your phone, so you could always use that. Of course, you couldn't really do what you want to do, but
yeah, I'm all about making people feel weird. That's all I care
I want to make the animals feel weird.
Does the Google Translate app work on animals?
No, that'd be cool though. I'm gonna make the animals feel awkward. They're like gonna be like, "Oh shit, he knows our language." That's right, pig.
Did you answer, Holly?
Oh, I mean, that's easy. Animals.
I figured animals, yeah.
Because I'm with you, Josh. Like, I would love to go into my nail salon and speak Vietnamese because I know they're talking crap. I know they are, without a doubt in my mind.
I'm sure they are.
So, yeah.
That
I feel
would be-
like I would love to like know what I would love to know Vietnamese anyway, just because I think it's cool. But animals by far.
Okay.
You know what? You should probably do. Here's an idea. Just thought of it. Just go in there and record it on your phone, and then later on take that audio file and put it through a translator and see what they said.
Oh. Yeah, but that's gonna ruin it because if I find out they're talking crap, I'll never go. And I love my little lady.
Well, okay, forget everything I said.
Yeah, I might feel some type of way if I know she's talking crap about me.
All right. Last question. We met up in Vegas. Where would you guys want to meet up? Next place. Where would you want to go to?
Does that Vegas trip not seem like a lifetime ago?
It was a while.
It was.
Well, it does. Thinking we need another one ASAP.
Yeah,
in the mountains.
It was April, right?
The mountains.
Colorado.
April.
It was in.
Yeah.
But it seems.
It was
like,
my birthday weekend. That's what.
It
Yeah,
was.
so it was April.
You got a massage.
I did.
Birthday massage.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Easy there.
Wow.
So that's what's to stay in Vegas.
What was the question again? Kevin?
Shauna's gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Where would we
One
want
for
to meet
me. I didn't give you a massage.
I don't think that's what he was implying.
I was listening to Holly. What are you guys talking about?
Who no?
What are we doing?
She asked where we're gonna meet up.
Colorado.
Yeah.
He asked where we were
in the
gonna meet
mountains.
Yeah,
Can't
he did.
be kind of cool.
Be kind of cold. It'd be good. Cold.
No, cool.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
It's
Oh,
different
okay.
than cold.
Someone's gonna get a black eye before this is over today.
I don't
aren't they?
know. I'm impartial. As long as we're together, that's all that matters
All
to me.
matters.
Lord.
Straight out of a Hallmark movie.
That is Hallmark.
You're a walking Hallmark movie.
I mean, I know it sounds a little. I know, but
Not
for real
only-
though, I don't really. I mean,
What about you, Josh?
my house.
Okay, Josh's house. What about you, Holly?
I say Holly's house.
Holly's house.
I want some of those tamales.
Really think that it would be fun if you guys came to Arizona and we actually went up north and rented a cabin up there and did like whole cabin camping kind of thing because it's really cool.
That would be cool.
Okay,
I'll do that.
I can do that.
I'm
I'm an
in.
outdoor kind of guy. So,
I'm in
October?
all right.
Yeah.
You're speaking the language, Holly.
September
or
or early October for me would have to work. We'll
Before
figure that out, the
basketball.
details, but it'll be
Yeah.
fun.
I like that.
And you guys here, I'll get all the details with the cabin and stuff because they have like huge ones where we all just stay in one house.
Yeah.
And
that'd
then
be
they
perfect.
have hot tubs and I mean, there's all kinds of stuff to do. Like
I'm in.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yep.
I'm in.
I'm in.
We're doing
Okay.
it.
Sweet.
Live podcast from the hot tub.
Time machine.
Someone's going to die.
Yeah.
Okay. Holly, what's your question for us?
Okay, so have you guys ever had a reoccurring dream? And what was it, if you have?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple.
Especially when I was a child. Several times. Yeah.
Do
I
they
used to have
come-
them all the time.
Do they come true?
No. Boy, howdy, if they
My-
did, that'd be pretty badass. No,
All right, so
like,
what was your dream
like
about?
Jurassic Park, like going to my grandma's house and like we were all in the Jeeps and there was like dinosaurs going everywhere and we're just running away from them like the whole time.
Okay.
I used to, and raptors chasing me in Walmart. It was always Jurassic Park. Like, shit. I had those several times, like, same dream. Different outcomes, but it was like the same exact.
Huh.
What about you?
And you would think it'd be scary, but it was kind of badass.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember 5 minutes ago.
What?
So I've had two throughout my life, and they're completely different dreams. So one is, it doesn't matter whose backyard it is. It could be mine. It could have been my grandmother's. It could have been my mom's. It could have been wherever. But there's always a pit of snakes that I fall into.
Ooh, I like
and
snakes.
that I have to like
Indiana
climb out
Jones.
of. And I always get bit, but I never die. And I don't feel the pain, but it always is freaky. The second one I always have, and I haven't had this one in a while, was I get a phone call saying, hey, we need you to suit up today for the Kansas City Chiefs. I go in plenty of time, like 2 or 3 hours early, but I can never find my way to the field. Like I get stuck in the stadium and can never get to the field. And then
Sounds
they
like a
cut
horror
me.
movie.
That's how it ends every time.
Get
I get
cut.
cut because I don't show up. And I'm like, I've been here since like 7 a.m. I can't find my way to the field. Super weird. Have no idea why, but I've had that dream hundreds of times.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about you, Holly? What Caleb thinks?
So I have, and specifically when I was younger, and I don't think like as I like am older now that I've had this dream, but I mean it was like a everyday thing. But I would have a dream of a guy that was in like black and white, and he would just chase me all the time, and it would be anywhere and everywhere. It wasn't a specific location. It was almost like wherever I was in my dream, this guy in black and white. And the craziest thing of all is one day the TV was on, and I don't know, my parents were watching, I don't even know what it's called, but it was Charlie Chapman was on there, and it freaked me out because it was Charlie frickin' Chapman chasing me in my dream. And
Really?
I didn't know who he was. Yes. And to this day, that guy scares the crap out of me. That, like, just seeing him scares the crap out of me.
Really? Wow.
Before you said that, I was going to, did he look like this guy?
Yeah, no. It was and I don't know if maybe when I was little, like, I saw it and didn't realize it. But I remember the day that I saw him on TV while I was awake. I was like, holy crap, that's the guy chasing me in my dreams all the time. Stupid Charlie Chapman.
Guy's been dead forever. Holly's still cussing him. Did you think of one yet?
I did,
All right,
yeah.
so tell us about, finish your ballerina dream story.
When you brought that up, Holly, I was thinking of
He's going to kill you.
Yeah.
when we were in elementary at the library, we had the highlight magazines, and the back had the hidden pictures.
Yes.
And for some reason, my dream went into one of those. Like, I was walking through one of the hidden pictures, and there was a guy hanging from a tree that basically chased me around and drowned me.
Oh, wow.
I do remember that. I've dreamt that like 3 weeks in a row.
Wow. You scared the shit out of Holly. Look.
Yeah,
she ain't
she's
even moving.
frozen.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
There. Hey, do Cryptic Corner real fast before we
Cryptic
lose
Corner.
her.
All right. Oh. Do you want to hit it?
So,
Oh, sorry, what? That was Caleb.
Hey, Caleb just shushed you.
so if I freeze, just keep going because I'll just freeze in a pretty position.
Okay.
Okay.
You're up, Greg. Let's
No
hit it.
pressure.
What's that?
Your turn. Let's go.
Okay.
What's in the corner today?
What's in the corner?
You pulling this out of your butt?
Magic 8 Ball. Here we go. No, I'm going to talk about the secret space program today. You know how we didn't go to the moon last week?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we went to the moon, but the Nazis went to the moon during World War II. And there's been a Nazi base on the moon since then. and all the governments have known about it.
There's Nazis running around the moon right now.
Yes. And when they sent a rocket to the moon maybe 5 years ago, and they shot it on the backside of the moon, they said they were just testing things on the surface of the moon. Supposedly, they were shooting a Nazi base with a rocket.
How are
You
they
believe it?
surviving up there without supplies for that long?
Technology. Josh, come on.
What?
So they're living on the dark
High
side
tech.
of the moon.
Dark side of the moon. Can't
They
see
would
it.
freeze, right?
No, not necessarily. Maybe. It'd probably be cold.
I
What
don't
do you
know.
what do you think?
I think it's full of
I think that's
feces.
And the whole going to the moon in the 60s. Feces. He likes that
Feces.
word. It's one of his favorites.
wow.
But the whole point of going to the moon in the 60s was just to act like we've never been. That was like a cover-up, like a deep cover-up. Like a mind.
The chuck on the Nazis.
Maybe. But to make it think like that's the first time we've ever been.
Mm.
When we've been since like the 40s.
Well, we haven't been since.
I'm just saying.
I
And
don't know.
supposedly there's like, you know how the show Stargate Atlantis, like Stargate SG-1, and like supposedly those are real too, like Stargates.
Stargates are real.
Yeah, like
Portals?
the whole Egyptian thing.
Like portals.
Yeah, like portals. Like, yeah, they disclose things in TV and movies, things they've already uncovered. And
No.
no, you don't believe in this?
No.
What do you think?
No.
Maybe the Nazis
No.
made it to the moon because they were like technologically more advanced than everyone during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't just live up there without food.
What if there's just
Did
more
you watch
tech
a
than you
Martian?
realize?
A Martian pooped on the ground and made potatoes.
Yeah, no, I watched the Martian.
What about
But-
that little the Bell device that like traveled in time or went like ripped time, space, and they traveled through time?
The Nazis?
The Nazis. Have you ever heard of the Philadelphia experiment?
Okay, so hold on a second.
And that was the U.S.
You're saying that the Nazis had a time traveling device.
Yes,
I put them on the moon.
Then how'd they lose the war?
they did. You ever
Yes.
seen Man in a High Castle?
They did lose the war.
Did they?
Yeah, their country got split in half, or Berlin was
Or they
split in
just
half.
made a treaty and receded to Antarctica and the moon?
That's still
for a
losing,
later-
okay? Living on Antarctica
maybe.
is losing the war.
I mean, we already talked about Hitler not really dying.
Okay, but he didn't go to Antarctica.
I'm just saying. What are you arguing?
I'm
You're awful
arguing with
defensive.
you.
It might
I'm
be
arguing
true.
with
It
you.
might be true. Look
No,
how
I
the
think this
fact
is-
checkers are out.
I think this is the weakest,
checkers.
the weakest conspiracy theory you've
Okay,
come
well,
up with
Philadelphia experiment. You know about it, right?
Yeah.
It was a. Do you?
I do.
He was
Okay.
behind it.
This
I
was
was
in
part
World
of
War.
it.
This was a
Probably.
movie, right?
I think it was a movie,
A long time
but
ago.
there was a. I think it was a destroyer, a United States destroyer, that was part of an experiment. With whatever, I don't even know, but they were trying to go back in time, and when they activated the device, like something like it got bright and like people were trapped in the walls and the floors, like half their
The
bodies.
ships, yeah.
Yep. See, he knows about this. This is a legit thing. And
And
people,
what happened?
they traveled through time, but they didn't come back. Right.
Whole?
Yeah. Think of
Like
like
stuck 'em in the
think of like
wall and
Star
stuff
Trek
like
when they're
that.
getting beamed.
Yeah.
And they got beamed inside the wall or something like that. Like they
They-
phased through
And they were dead.
Yeah.
and they were dead. Yep. And there's
Supposedly there were
there's-
like body parts in the ships and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like cargo ships.
When did this happen?
In the 40s. It was maybe 1945, 46.
Maybe.
Pretty sure.
I've heard that story. But
Me too, but I just have a hard time believing that some of these things that are so outrageous that we
Well-
wouldn't get more half truths. Like there wouldn't be more. There would be more smoke. Like, because how do the Nazis have a time machine and lose a war? I mean, you're just idiots if that's what happened. I mean, I could win everything if I had a time machine.
Or maybe it
You
wasn't
know how many
a time machine, maybe
XRP
it was-
I'd own right now if I had a time machine?
Maybe it was just they went through wormholes and they traveled somewhere else in the universe, like the Stargates.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
there's pictures of like a Stargate looking thing in Egypt.
I've seen that all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean when you walk through it, you end up in another universe.
How do you know? Have you been to one?
Have you?
No, I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so
Field trip.
How do you know?
I would say
How
that
do
it's
you know?
it's
I don't
your
know.
responsibility as
This
the
is
person
all-
that believes the theory to prove it than it is
I'm not
mine. to
trying to-
We're
disprove
going to
it.
sponsor
I'm not trying
him to
to-
go to a starship.
Yes.
I'm not trying to
Let's send
argue it
Greg
as
to the
truth.
Stargate and see what happens.
I'm not trying to argue it as
GoFundMe
truth,
page
but
for Greg
it
to
could be possible. I'd go right through
time
it.
travel.
Yeah, I'll go through it.
All right. How
No
much
matter
money?
what happens. What?
How much money do we need to raise for that?
A lot.
Okay.
And it's like
When we get a lot,
underground kind of stuff. Like, can't talk about that.
Like, shh.
Wow.
Dark web.
I don't want to go down that hole.
You think dark web is a thing?
Yes. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, don't want to.
So thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke when it comes to the dark web, so I do believe that's a thing.
Remember how we were talking about, like, once we thought we figured it all out, there's actually more layers to it?
I don't think anybody's figured out Stargates.
I mean, if a human can think it, don't you think it's possible?
No.
No.
I do.
I don't. You need
If
to
we
leave.
have the capacity to think it,
You
I
need to
think
leave.
it's-
Doesn't mean
There's
it's
the door.
Ollie, she did freeze in a little pretty spot.
Yeah.
We can just.
So
I
on
wonder if
that
she can
note,
see this.
let's end this thing. Okay. I hope everybody bought a lot of XRP before today. Best of luck with your investments, and have a great weekend. God bless.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Caw.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.